Hi guys. How y'all doing at home? Or in the classroom, or wherever you are. Today, as I'm recording, it's a rainy day, thunderstorms, crazy. All right, but I'm really loving that we're learning some new vowel sounds. So let's start by practicing them. Here we go. E-I-G-H, 8A. E-I, vein, A. E-A, steak, A. And the other EA that you used to know first, the EA, eat, E. Usually says this, but now we know sometimes EA says A, like in steak. Okay, and let's come a little bit closer to our standard cards. STLE, castle, sul. IR, bird, OE, toe, OY, boy, oi. And let's review some sound-alike words. What does it say? Flower. What kind is it? That's a beautiful flower blooming. What does it say? Flour. What kind? You need flour to bake cookies. Word? Sentence? There are 7 days in a week. I'm not weak, I'm strong. Let's do one more pair. Principle. Just out of principle, I'm going to give you a test tomorrow to make sure you're watching my videos. How about this one? The principal is your friend in the school. Okay, nice job with those. All right, so we've been really working on reading things with the vowel teams, the double vowels, and today we're going to work on spelling them. So you are going to need your whiteboard and a marker, dry erase marker. Okay, let's start off with what says A. You should have 7 ways to do A. Okay, you can use, of course, if you're like, I don't know 7 ways, go to your student notebook. If you need to put a little post-it on this page to help you, you should be able to find these vowel teams to help you get the 7 ways. 5 of them are here, and the other 2 you've learned way back in 1st grade. So go ahead, write them all out. Yeah, there's the 2 that aren't on there. A consonant E and just A, like in an open syllable. They both say A. And then you should be writing all the double vowels. Okay, check yours to mine. Do you have them all? For me, the ones that start with E are the trickiest because they don't make me think A. I really have to picture the word 8 or vein or steak to help me with those. Those don't come natural in my brain. Okay. So now that these are all the options, when we spell words, we know most of these could be choices. So there's a couple rules that can help us. Let me show you a word. What does that word say? Play. Okay. What letter combination says A? A-Y. That's right. AI is almost always at the end of a word. So if you hear A at the end of a word, it's usually AY. The only other option it could be is EIGH, but it's not very common. It's usually going to be this. So if you're doing a word and you hear A at the end, chances are it's AY. Okay, let's try some. Go ahead and erase your whiteboard. Keep that notebook open to help you see the different options. And let's start with the word display. That's a beautiful display. Let's do the syllables. Display. I hear A at the end. It's usually, go ahead and write display. Okay, scoop the syllables and mark them. Okay, check it to mine when you're ready. Dis is a closed-in syllable. It's a short I. And then play, display. It's AY at the end because it's A at the end, so it's a D for a double vowel. Okay, you don't need to erase. Let's just find some more space on your whiteboard and repeat after me. Spray. I'm going to spray you with a hose. Let's tap it. S-per-a, spray. Again, think about that rule we just learned. It's usually AY at the end. Scoop the syllable and label it. Should look like that. Spray. So what are our words so far? Display, spray. Both have A at the end, so it's AY. Okay, let's try one more. Repeat after me. Pray. Some people pray. Tap it if you need to. P-er-a. Okay, check it to mine. Okay, great job, everybody. Let's move on to another way. Erase your boards. Okay, I'm going to get rid of play and build a few more words. All right, look at this one. Let me get a darker marker. Okay, what does this word say, everybody? Bait. Bait. Like when you go fishing and you need to use bait, like a worm. Okay, and how about this one? What does this word say? Mate. Like a mate is your friend. So notice both of these words have the A, the long A sound is in the middle. So when it's in the middle, it's usually AI or vowel consonant E. So those are your two spelling options when A is in the middle. So there are three other words, though, that can break that rule. Let me put them over here. What is this word? Vain. So the A is in the middle there, but since these are the new ones, it's not as common. Okay, and we also know the word ate. The A is, well, kind of in the middle, kind of in the beginning there. And then the other one we learned, like steak, break. So these three are all exceptions to that, but it's not very common. Let me bring you a little closer to see that. Usually, if A is in the middle, it's this or this. Okay, try this one. Repeat after me. Case. Let's tap it. Case. The A is in the middle, so we said it's usually this or this. So how do we figure out which one's right? Well, we think about what are our spelling options. And we can kind of write it both ways. Case or case. Sometimes if we write them both ways, we look at it right away and know. Like this one, do you know which one looks wrong? That does not look right. So I know it's this one. I have a bookcase. But if you're not sure, then in your student notebook, you can go to the spelling options part, or you can use a dictionary to check. Okay, let's try some more. Repeat after me. Paint. Let's tap out paint. Ain't. Right, paint. You hear the A in the middle. If you're not sure which one it is, write them both out. Check it out. Could it be vowel consonant E? No, because there's a blend here, so it can't be that. So we know that paint has to be AI. Okay, nice job. All right. Now remember, there's one other time that we can hear A in the middle, and it's with a multisyllabic word. So repeat after me. Say baby. Baby. Check it out. B, B, A, B. So it's two syllables, so it's just an A because it's an open syllable, and that's what makes the A say A. And this is an open syllable as well, and the Y says E. So that's usually the only time that we would have A in the middle. All right, are you ready to practice a few more? The more you practice it, the more you're going to understand these rules and see them to help you think about which spelling for A it should be. Okay, let's try this word. Repeat after me. Great. Great. You are a great student. Great. The A is in the middle. We know it's usually this, but sometimes it could be this. I'm kind of going through my options. You guys should be doing this too. You're a great student. I guess it could be that. I guess it could be like the number 8. I hear 8 in it. Great. Or I guess it could be like steak. So these are all the options, guys. Oh my goodness. Some of them you might say, no, I know it's not that. Like, that looks bad, that looks bad, that does not look right. And those might look both correct because they are both spellings of great, but which great means you're a great person. That's where a real dictionary comes into play. So if you go to dictionary.com, or if you have a real dictionary and you look it up, you would find out this is an action, like to grate cheese, to slice it into little pieces. This one is great, like you're a great student. Okay, let's erase and try another word. Repeat after me. Graze. I like to graze on my food. Eat a little bit at a time. Graze. Let's tap it. G-er-aze. I hear the A in the middle, so it's most likely one of these. It could be one of those. Okay. Go ahead and work on graze. What do you think? It's one of these. Which one looks right? Yeah. And you can check it in spelling options if you need to. Vowel, consonant, E. Let's go ahead and erase. And the next word I want you to do, state. There are many different states. Do the word state. State. We hear A in the middle. Which one is it likely? Right, state. And check it to mine. It should be a vowel, consonant, E. Okay, let's try another word. Don't erase that. Let's go down and do this next one. Mermaid. 2 syllables, right? Mer. So do the syllable mer. Maid. Aid. Which one is it? It's in the middle. Write them. Check it. Don't check with me until you feel like you're ready that you did mermaid right. Ta-da! It's AI. Okay, guys, let's get one more word in. Repeat after me. Complain. Complain. Tap it out. Do all your options and check it with mine. All right, erase your boards, and that's it for today. A today.